Nectar Sweet asks, a great question. Sorry to bother you. But can you show us how to use Google again? I want to mimic you actually. Okay. This is important because I would like you guys to start interacting with your dictionary rather than just looking at it. Because I want you to be focused more on your ear and developing your listening abilities than on your reading abilities. You all are pretty good at writing and reading because you went to middle school and had to learn English, probably. So that's fine. But if you say, hey, my listening is not as good as my reading ability, all you're saying is, I haven't worked on that enough. There's absolutely no reason why your listening should not be as high as your reading. It's crazy if you think about it. Why should information going in this be different from information going in this? It's the same. And in fact, there's a lot more nuance and a lot more information contained in speech. We've been writing as humans for about maybe the earliest 11,000 years. And that's symbols and things like that. I mean, basic stuff. Maybe 12. Not that long. We've been speaking and using mouth noises for probably 50 or 60,000 years. So in terms of your brain, there's a richer set of tools capable of picking up things here. So yes, writing is beautiful and there's a lot of nuance and great stuff. Reading and writing is awesome. But the level of communication that comes through here is potentially higher, more nuanced, and more dense with information because it has layers of meaning that are more than what writing can provide. And that would be things like intonation, that would be the spacing of words, that would be dialect, all of this stuff. It's a superior form of communication, without a doubt. Now, you could say, oh, it's not superior because when you write things, you plan exactly what you want to say. Okay, that's true, but it is better. So you need to work on your listening, and you need to be able to hear as well as you read. And if you can't, that means you just need to work on it more. There's no reason it should not be as high. And if you think, oh, I'm not good at it, so I'm not good at it, that's actually incorrect. All you have to do is work at it and practice it, and you'll get better. So that goes to say, I recommend that you interact with your dictionary. Now, some of you may use Google. Some of you may use Siri. Some of you may use Alexa. Some of you may use others. But the voice assistant sort of platform is getting much better, much, much better. And it's getting better every year, every month it's getting better. And in a few years, it's going to be like talking to a person, probably. So how do I do this? I want to look up a word. I want to understand the word. So how do I interact? I use Google because that works for me. So I say the thing, the command, to Google, and then I just say, what does mean? What does say the word mean? In this case, we'll look up the word Umwelt. Umwelt, okay? Now, maybe I don't know how it's spelled. Maybe I heard it in a book. So this is a test. Can I remember the pronunciation and say it clearly enough so that Google says, I know what you said? Then if you can get to that point, you can learn the spelling as well, because you can say, how is that spelled? And you can say, could you say it in a sentence? So the follow-up questions to what does mean, what does Umwelt mean, would be, can you give me that in a sentence? Can you say it in a sentence? And this is a very specialized word, so I'm not even sure that some words Google can't provide in a sentence. And the other is, can you spell it? Can you spell it? Or can you spell that? Or can you spell Umwelt? So let's try it. You ready? Bring this a little closer. Okay, I'm gonna move this closer. Okay, here we go. You ready? maybe I can I move this farther up? Hold on. Wait. Okay, here we go. I wish you could see it, but you can't see it. Hey Google, what does umwelt mean?
Unveil is used as a verb to mean remove a veil or covering from, in particular uncover, a new monument or work of art as part of a public ceremony. Do you want to hear unveil used in a sentence?
No, that's not what I said. What does...
Sure. Unveil is used as a verb to mean remove a veil or covering
Listen,
from,
Google,
in
stop.
particular uncover.
Hey Google, stop. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends. Hey Google, what does umwelt mean?
Vault has 4 different meanings. Starting with the most common one, vault can be used as a noun to mean a roof in the form of an arch or a series of arches, typical of churches and other large, formal buildings. Is that the meaning you were thinking of?
No.
Alright, vault can also be used
Hey
as
Google,
a noun to mean
what does umwelt mean?
vault can also be used as a noun to mean a large room or chamber used
Hey
for
Google,
storage.
stop. Am I saying it wrong? Is this this is crazy. This never happens. Google always understands what I say immediately. And when I do it on camera, Google doesn't understand. This is crazy. Okay, I'm going to try one more time. But I'm going to make sure I have the pronunciation absolutely perfect. I mean, I'm right? I'm right. This has got to be right. Hold on. I'm listening to the pronunciation here. Yeah. It's exactly what I said. All right. We'll try one more time. And if not, we're going to do a backup word, okay? If you guys want to give me a backup word, we'll do a backup word. Here we go. But seriously, I promise you, when I'm interacting with Google, 99% of the time, it's right. And she understands completely. Seriously. Trust me. Trust me. Apparently, this word is too tough. All right. Here we go. Hey, Google. What does umwelt mean?
Vault has 4 different
Stop.
meanings.
Hey, Google, stop.
Starting
My God. All right, let's try another one. Let's just do the other one. Hey, Google. What does pusillanimous mean?
Pusillanimous is used as an adjective to mean showing a lack of courage or determination, timid, similarly to cowardly and timorous. Do you want to hear how pusillanimous is spelled?
Yes.
Pusillanimous is spelled P-U-S-I-L-L-A-N-I-M-O-U-S.
Can you give me that word in a sentence?
Sorry, I don't have any usage examples for this meaning of pusillanimous.
Let's try a more ordinary word. Hey, Google, can you tell me what does Chartreuse mean?
On the website collinsdictionary.com, they say, a yellow, pale green, or white liqueur made by the Carthusian monks.
Can you give me that in a sentence?
Sorry, I don't have any usage examples for this meaning of pusillanimous.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Chartreuse. All right. Hey, Google, what does benevolent mean?
Benevolent is used as an adjective to mean well-meaning and kindly, similarly to kind-hearted and warm-hearted. Do you want to hear benevolent used in a sentence?
Yes.
Here's an example of benevolent being used in a sentence, a benevolent smile. Do you want to hear how benevolent is spelled?
Yes, please.
Benevolent is spelled B-E-N-E-V-O-L-E-N-T.
I know. What does umwelt mean?
Welt is German for around the world.
Huh? What does umwelt mean?
On the website thefreedictionary.com, they say, A. 1. Unwieldy, unmanageable, clumsy.
I'm trying to mispronounce it so that she will understand. You're still an idiot, Google, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. So I guess we have a little way to go, but ordinarily, most of the time, even though this was a horrible disaster, most of the time I get the information I want, even when I'm using Siri. And actually Siri, which is on the iPhone, Siri is worse than Google and still can understand the word, still can give me a definition, still can give me a sentence. And also you can look up things on Wikipedia as well with Siri. Let's just test this since we're doing it. Let's see. Let's do a Siri versus Google. Let's see if Siri knows that word. Here we go. Siri. Here we go. Siri. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, hold on. That's using my headphones. Let me turn the headphones off. Okay. Here we go. What does Umwelt mean? Okay, unveiled. They also gave me unveiled. Same thing. What does Umwelt mean? That's a mispronunciation. Nothing. Wow. Good God. So sad. But the other cool thing is that you can look stuff up. So, for example, if you say, hey, Google, who is Hermes Trismegistus?
Sorry, I don't understand.
You're deliberately trying to make me look stupid today. Seriously. I mean, when it's just you and me, you answer all my questions perfectly. And today you're literally trying to undermine me. All right, I'll give you a kindergarten example. Hey, Google, who is Alexander the Great?
According to Wikipedia, Alexander III of Macedon, commonly known as Alexander the Great, was a king of the ancient Greek kingdom of Macedon and a member of the Argead dynasty. He was born in Pella in 356 BC and succeeded his father Philip II to the throne at the age of 20.
I know. Thank you.
Now, so Google can improve, it would help to know how satisfied you are with that answer. How would you rate it if 1's the worst and 5's the best?
2.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Goodness.
How extremely polite of you.
Yeah, I know. Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
What is happening? All right, well, that's enough. That's enough
Not
of that.
too much, just getting into the holiday spirit. If you want to get in on the cheer, try saying, tell me a holiday riddle.
Tell me a holiday riddle.
Welcome to Holiday Riddle Rooms. Oh, nice. What a cozy, seasonally appropriate lobby. Look at the crackling fire. And that inviting fake fur rug. This should be nice and relaxing. Shall we open the door to get started?
Yes.
Great. Maybe you should grab a coat. There's some frost on the window pane. Whoa, shut the front door. How did we get on the roof? It's hard to see in all this snow. Yuck, I just touched something fuzzy and wet. Oh, it's a reindeer nose. There's something in its mouth. Wonderful, it's a note. Ew, reindeer spit. It's from Dr. Claus. OMG, she's my hero. She's out there on the front lines of climate science. I wonder if she has any new data from her core samples.
Hey, Google.
I mean,
Stop.
okay, maybe another time. Happy holidays.
Thank you. My God. All right. Well, that's it. That's it. No more. No more things. Where were we? Yeah. So try it maybe. If it works for you, great. It does work usually for me, whether it's Siri or Google Assistant. I often use it to look up words, believe it or not. And sometimes I look up words in the regular dictionary. But the key thing is when you look up a word, when you're searching a word, don't just learn the meaning. You have to learn in context of a sentence. So you have to get a sentence. You have to see it used somewhere in a sentence from a book you're reading or maybe somewhere else. And you have to generally practice using it if you can. That will give you a sort of a sense for how to use it naturally when you're on the spot and trying to think of what to say. So keep working on your listening. Interact with some assistant, especially when they're better. And don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, check out my full courses in the links in the description.